Hi! Welcome to part 1 of my review featuring Disaster/Peace, or rather Disaster or Peace, a Magical Girl tabletop RPG. With this role-playing game, you can experience all sorts of situations that you would see in anime such as Sailor Moon, Cardcaptor Sakura, or my favorite one, Magical Girl Spec-Ops Asuka. That's an adult anime, so be careful if you watch it. There are scenes of gore, violence, it deals with some heavy things such as post-traumatic stress disorder, the horrors of war, but it's still a very cool anime. I also read the manga. I'm going to put a couple of links in the description below to the opening and the ending of that anime. The songs are amazing. So if you are looking for a tabletop role-playing game featuring teenagers with magical powers fighting the forces of evil and making extravagant, unnecessary speeches while fighting them and winning the battle through the power of friendship, love, and all of that good stuff, this is the role-playing game you are looking for. Now, let's talk about the quality of the PDF. I really like the character sheet, just take a look at it. It looks very much in theme with the genre of this role-playing game. When it comes to the rulebook itself, it is fully bookmarked, everything is well written and explained. There aren't too many illustrations, just a few embellishments here and there. The graphic design is elegant but simple, so I think you'll have a very easy time understanding the rules. It's a somewhat short PDF, only 59 pages long, so for those of you that like magical girls, the shows, the science fantasy and magical situations that they live in those settings, it's going to be very easy for you to get into role-playing games by using this RPG as your starting point. Now, let's talk about the contents. So, there isn't a setting, an established world for you to play this game in. It is all about creating your own setting with your players. At the start, there is a good piece of fiction, a prelude, that tells you all about the sorts of situations that you can live through the rules of this system. Disaster or Peace is a Magical Girl game system that gives you the flexibility to tell unique stories, or retell your favorite stories with vague but evocative prompts and a narrative-driven mechanical system. This is inspired by Japan's Magical Girl genre, of course, and this role-playing game is made to tell stories of fantastic adolescent heroism. So, if you want to play games featuring Sailor Moon, Magic Knight Ray Earth, Magical Girl Asuka, any of those, it's possible, but you can also come up with your own original game world. Now, when it comes to the players, they are responsible for creating magical warriors, adolescents imbued with magical powers and fated to struggle against the forces of evil by night, while enduring the drama and strife of growing up by day. So the main characters are going to be facing mysteries and dangers, but they are also going to be looking for some level of the mundane in their everyday lives. Now, when it comes to the Game Master, this is another player, of course, but you as a Game Master are responsible for determining the nature of the threat to the world opposed by the Magical Girls. The Game Master will react and respond to the actions of the Magical Girls, embodying the villains of the piece, as well as any other non-player characters necessary to the story. So the Game Master must portray a world with parents, drama, things that a normal teenage girl would have to face, but this normal world is also beset by monsters and evil magic that would see it all destroyed or twisted to serve the will of a wicked master. The characters in Disaster or Peace are teenagers in a world very much like our own. They get embroiled in all sorts of normal situations, but also, though by no fault of their own, they are the chosen guardians of the world, which is under constant threat of destruction by twisted monsters, evil magic, and vengeful immortals from beyond our realm. So, to play this game, you require one Game Master and up to 4 players. You'll need at least 5 d6s and 1 d6 of another color. The game runs faster if everyone has their own dice, but sharing is perfectly in theme with the game. You'll need a character sheet for each player and this booklet for reference. You'll also want to have some scrap paper or index cards for note-taking and doodling clocks. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about mechanics. As you can probably guess, this role-playing game will allow you to play in any world that you have seen in your Magical Girl shows. But you can also come up with your own creation, of course. Thank you for watching this part of the review. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know. And thank you so much to those of you that have been supporting the channel by sending drive-thru RPG gift certificates. If anyone else wants to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. Once again, thank you and see you later.